What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Vintage Habits Podcast, the #1 fashion podcast in the world, man. What is going on? I missed y'all. I got mad updates for y'all, man. It's been a hell of a month, good month and a half since I posted. So let's get into the update. So first off, man, I got my own place, got my own apartment. And so that is part of the reason why I wasn't able to upload content for a minute. And I'm also starting college now. So, yeah, I was trying to sort out all that stuff. And I just wasn't really able to post content except for on my TikTok, which if you follow me on there and if you follow me on there and I brought you to here, I appreciate you, man. A couple other changes, man. So there won't be any co-host for the Vintage Habits Podcast, just like the regular episodes. But for the Vintage Habits Podcast at night, which is on the Patreon, which is like a more exclusive, like, kind of podcast, there will be host, guest, and a co-host. My man Jeremiah will be on there. Gosh, I need some tea, bro. Like, damn. But yeah, let's get into it, man. All right, y'all. So school is starting back up. Some of y'all are starting up high school. Some of y'all are starting up college. Let's get into some essentials that you need for school. All right, so the first thing first, essential, especially since we're kind of still in the middle of summer. Depending on where you're from, it could be a lot warmer. But the first thing I would recommend is mesh shorts. Man, there's so many mesh shorts out there, like so many mesh shorts. There's NBA logos, cool designs, blanks, so many mesh shorts out there, man. That is an essential for anyone who is like really trying to get into fashion, I would say. Like some mesh shorts, if that's your style, of course. This fits with more like the streetwear style, but mesh shorts are essential, man. You can really just throw on a tee. You can throw on a blank tee with it. You can throw on a hoodie. You can throw on some vintage tees. You can throw on some graphic tees, some tie-dye tees. Like, mesh shorts really go with a lot of things, and those are essential, man. And you can, like I said, you can just throw them on, head to class, you know, and if you got a cool print or cool, like, team on them, people are going to spot them out, be like, yo, that's fire. Go cop you some mesh shorts. There's so many brands that do mesh shorts too, man. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Another one of the shorts that I personally like are the Chinatown shorts. They simply just say Chinatown on them, but I don't know why. I guess like how it's angled and how it's like it just looks like aesthetically pleasing. I fuck with the Chinatown shorts personally, so that's an honorable mention. But yeah, mesh shorts are essential for back to school, man, especially nearing into, you know, we're kind of still in summer. Fall, you know, obviously in certain places you won't be able to wear those just because it's going to be cooler. But as of now, mesh shorts are a need. All right, next thing I want to get into is graphic tees, bro. Okay, so there are a bunch of graphic tees out there, but the ones I am specifically want to talk about are vintage graphic tees, man. Vintage graphic tees are probably one of the best purchases you can make if you're trying to get into fashion, man. There are so many out there, and they're so easy to get, and they're cheap. That's 3 wins. That's 3 wins, man. You cannot beat that. Easy to find, cheap, and it looks good. It looks so good, man. Me personally, when I cop a vintage tee, I am looking for something that is a bit washed, a bit faded. But, you know, some people like vintage tees that don't look like that, man, and that's cool. Like, me personally, I like to oversize my vintage tees just a hint, so I go like an extra large. But some people like them tighter and some people like them longer, man. It's just your personal preference in finding your style. It's all about what you like, man. Vintage tees that I like are, there's this Dennis Rodman one that I seen on Grail that was super fire. Michael Jordan one. There's this Michael Jackson one. I seen Star Trek ones. Like, there's just so many vintage tees out there. I wouldn't recommend like buying a vintage tee unless you really like it off of like Grail. Most likely going to be like mad expensive. Depop is a hit or miss site, honestly, depending on what you're looking for. I would suggest just going to Goodwill in your area, or maybe even hitting the Goodwill bins. I found a bunch of shit at the Goodwill bins, man. Oh my gosh, it's like heaven for people who are like thrifting. Like, there's so much stuff, and you buy by the pound usually, and like you can, like I said, you can just find so many things there at the vintage bins, man. Or at the vintage bins? At the Goodwill bins. Yeah, man. But yeah, vintage tees are a must-have. And honestly, with some of my vintage tees, I've even like dyed them certain colors. So I've done tie-dye, I've done bleach dye on certain tees. And that just makes it look even more vintage, even more cool, and sometimes even stand out more, depending on what type of tee it is. If it's a white tee, you know, that you like, and you're like, I want to add some extra style to it, go ahead and tie-dye it, man. You know, get you some red dye, get you a bucket, let it soak, put it in the washer, man, and you'll be good. That tee will be looking crisp. Okay, it'll be looking crisp, man. So yeah, go get you guys some vintage tees. That is another essential. And I like vintage tees also because you can wear them outside the summer. You know, with mesh shorts, that's kind of like just a summer, spring, warmer months type of like clothing. But with vintage tees, you can throw a jacket over it. You can throw long sleeves over it. You can do anything with a vintage tee, man. And that's another reason why I like them so much, man. All right, next I would say is another essential are just accessories in general, man, especially rings. Now there are so many different brands and so many different rings out there, man. But me personally, my favorite brand is Vintage Yorty. Man, Vintage Yorty has some solid ass prices with stainless steel rings that they're great, man. They don't scratch up too easily. They look good. They look aesthetically pleasing. And he has certain collections and drops like every 2 weeks, I think. Shout out Vintage Yorty. The link will be in my bio. Use code VHP. For 15% off site-wide. Yeah, man, Vintage Yorty is just essential, man. I have the pieces on right now. He just recently sent me this angel piece, but I've had this like heart piece for a minute now. So yeah, man, Vintage Yorty is essential. And speaking of vintage, bro, I actually just copped this vintage like hoodie like 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know, man. I liked it. It's like black and it's washed and it has like this kind of like dye type of feel to it. And it fits me so nice. Like literally, I love the way it fits me. I got a double XL and I don't have a black hoodie, surprisingly enough. Like I don't have a black hoodie. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get one, so when the fall and the winter comes, I'll have a little hoodie. And it's tight, man. And the hood is tight too. It's thick. It's comfy, man. It's fire. But yeah, anyway, shout out Vintage Yorty, man. Link will be in the bio. Make sure to go check out him for some jewelry. Some other jewelry brands I would recommend are hard jewelry too. Although their pieces are a bit more expensive, they're very unique to them. And yeah, man, you can, like I said, there's just so many rings and jewelry places out there. Like just so many. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. I would say though, if you're shopping for any type of jewelry, make sure that it is stainless steel so it doesn't like green or fade or anything of that. If the price seems too low, then it's most likely either not metal or they're very fragile. I would say the average price you want to pay for a ring is maybe, depending on the brand, at least more than like $12. At least more than $12. Anywhere from like 12 to like $100 on the rings are like, it's solid. It's solid, man. I personally wouldn't spend $100 on any ring unless I like really wanted it. But some people do, man, and some people do. And if you got the money for it, congrats to you. But I am a broke college student. So those are 3 essentials for the summer. Sorry, those are 3 essentials for back to school. Actually, let's do one more. Backpacks. Let's talk about backpacks for a minute, man. So, some people are out there rocking the Jansport. Some people are out there rocking those like Japanese brand backpacks. Personally with backpacks, there are so many different ways you can go. I like something that's unique and kind of just like that's different. Me personally though, I usually use a tote bag. I don't know. I like the tote bag because like you can slip things in and out of it pretty easily. But yeah, it's pretty fire. And then like there's so many variations of the tote bag. It's just like simple. It wraps around the shoulder. So I use a tote bag. For backpacks though, I don't know, man. I feel like Japanese brand backpacks are pretty fire. I forgot what that one brand's called. It starts with a K. Y'all can put it in the comments. But they also have some pretty fire backpacks. I know they're pretty expensive though. I just ordered this new backpack. It's called, I forgot what it's called, but it has this like cool ass print on it. It says "A Lucky Man," and then it has like a star in the corner of it. I'll do an unboxing video on my other channel when I get that. But yeah, backpacks are obviously essential for school. I personally use a tote bag. That's the way to go, man. That's the way to go. All right, man. Let's get into some upcoming shoes. Okay, so I recently just seen like this Bapesta drop, bro. And I personally don't have any Bapestas. I do have some Bape like things, but I don't have any Bapestas. I've been wanting to get some for a while, but they're doing this like Marvel collab, and I was looking at it, and honestly, it's so fire. I was looking at this these Hulk ones. They're like green and dark purple, I want to say, maybe blue. I don't know. I can't really tell what color it was, but they also have like Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, and I think Spider-Man. Don't quote me on that though. I think Spider-Man. But yeah, these are so fire. I mean, Bapesters are just classics, man. They're like a classic shoe. They look like the Air Force Ones, but they're not the Air Force Ones. They're Bapesters, and they go with other Bape items, man. So if you're a Bape head, then you probably already know about the drop, honestly. I'm probably late to it. But yeah, I was just looking at some of these colorways. I think they're fire. Me personally, I like the Hulk ones the most. I really don't have anything green in my closet, but I just like, I don't know, I like the colors. They go well together. Another cool thing about Bapesters is the boxes, bro. The boxes are so tough. The boxes are so tough to me, man. And like the wrapping of the paper, it's so raw. It's so raw. It fits like their whole collection of like Bathing Ape and like their whole like theme. And I've always liked that about Bapesters. The only thing I don't like is the price. Like $400 or $500, and I personally wouldn't pay that for any shoes, like unless I like I said really wanted them. I may pay like $400 max for like some Rick Owens, but I don't know. I wear reps anyway, so I don't know why I'm even talking about it. But yeah, Bapes to drop. Dunks are coming out. Bunch of dunks are coming out. Shit, I don't really know what colorways to be exact. I seen this one. Shit, I don't know. Personally, I like rocking the SB dunks. I actually have a pair of, let me go get them. These are my Syracuse dunks. These are the orange colorway. I got these last year. The reason I picked these orange ones is because I don't have anything orange in my closet, and I really wanted to just like expand my style and be like versatile with this. And so I copped the orange Syracuse dunks. I've worn them down I've worn them down a bit. They have some creases and they're kind of beat, not too badly though. But yeah, man, and you cannot go wrong with dunks, man. I won't say they're like essential, but they're definitely like if we're rating shoes, dunks are like, they're not S tier, but I would give dunks like a solid like B tier, like B plus, man. Like there's so many different dunks out there. The Panda dunks, I know a bunch of people have those. The University Reds, the Kentucky Blues, Syracuse's are the ones I have. They have all white dunks. SB dunks are pretty fire. I used to skate those a bunch. So dunks are pretty good. They go well with mesh shorts and vintage tees as well. That's another thing that I see pretty often, but they also go very well with cargo pants. Yeah, I like dunks because they're noticeable from afar. Like you can tell if somebody has dunks on, you know what I mean? And it's just this low top shoe. It doesn't really look like the Air Force Ones. But it also kind of does. It's like weird. It's kind of like in the middle. It's like from a distance, you might not be able to tell, but then like you get close up and you're like, oh shit, those are dunks. Those are fire. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would recommend getting some dunks in your shoe collection because, you know, you can throw them on with cargos. You can throw them on with shorts. You know, it's a low top shoe that just looks good in general, man. Next shoe that I want to talk about is the Birkenstock slides. I want to say clogs, maybe. I don't know what these are called, but they're Birks. These are the ones I want. I really want these. I've seen a lot of people in like Gorpcore wearing these. If you don't know what Gorpcore is, it's kind of like this outdoor type of like style. I know a lot of people who wear Gorpcore like go hiking and like snowboarding and just do like a lot of outside activities. But anyway, back to the Birkenstocks, man. Yeah, I've seen people with these cargos on. I've seen people with these like shorts on, and I love these slides. They look fire. They look so fire. And these are very unique, man. And honestly, I haven't seen anyone with them. I've only seen them like on TikTok and social media, but I really want a pair. They're $150, which isn't a bad price, honestly. I don't know about for slides though, man. I don't know about for slides. For slides, I really don't want to pay over like $100. But for these, I will, man, just because I like them so much. And I'm not even a big fan of Birkenstocks. Like I know a bunch of people who have the Birkenstock sandals. I'm not a big fan of those or like any other Birkenstock shoes, but these ones, especially in the black colorway, I like them a lot. I heard Birkenstocks aren't too comfortable. So we'll see. If I get them, I'll do an unboxing on that. Another thing that has been on my radar is pants, man. So I recently just ordered these jeans from Twilight, I want to say. I don't know if that's how you say the website. I'll put them down in the bio as well. But I ordered these star jeans and then like some brown cargos. I honestly love these. Me and custom jeans are like I love custom jeans so fucking much, man. I really do. Like it's just so unique, and especially baggy custom jeans, man. If they're not baggy, I don't want them, man. I don't want them. I actually have a pair of Capital jeans sent to me by Rep Dog. Bro, when I tell you I wear these every other day, like as soon as I got them, I was like, these are so fire. And it's the little details that matter in like brands like this, man. Like, first off, let's talk about the tag right here. Love that tag, right? Like, it's leather, it feels nice, it's smooth. But let's talk about the stitching. So Capital, I don't know if they do this with all their jeans, but with these bone jeans, the stitching on not even just the bones, but the seams. So they started off with like the back pant pocket with like a green type of stitching, and then as you go into kind of like the front, it kind of like meshes and turns into brown, if that makes sense. I don't know, I think it's pretty fire. I haven't seen any company ever do that, and so that just makes them unique to me. The buttons are mad cool, they're baggy and they fit right. The pockets are just big enough, you know. You don't want too big of pockets to like sink in your whole arm, but you don't want any like short pockets that you can put like a paper clip in either, you know what I mean? So the pockets on the Capital jeans are just big enough. So other jeans that have been on my radar are the Bape jeans. I don't know, I feel like those are kind of getting outplayed a little bit, low key. I don't know, I just feel like I see a lot of people wearing them now. Or those dog ones, y'all know which ones I'm talking about, like the dog print on the front of them. I think those are so fire, but I just feel like a lot of people are wearing them. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But yeah, oversized custom jeans have been on my radar for back to school as well, man. Okay, now I want to talk about Rick Owens, the designer. Rick Owens is a legend, honestly. Like, he's a legend. But specifically, his shoes. I love the Rick Owens shoes so much. Like, I cannot express how much I love these Rick Owens shoes. Like, they look like Converse. Some look like Converse. Some just had like this goth theme to them. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't really rock with Rick Owens until I seen Playboy Cardi wearing Rick Owens in like an Instagram picture, and I was like, ooh, those are like fire. Like, I've never seen those before. And then like I just scrolled through it and like started researching. Like, I mean, I knew about Rick Owens, but like I didn't know what he did completely. Like, I knew he did like fashion shows and you know, like made clothes and of course like just any basic designer stuff, but like I didn't know like his whole like impact, you know. And then I researched it and like really dug into it, and I was like, man, Rick Owens is so fire, man. Like, like I said, I just love his shoes. Like these Converse right here, he has some high top ones, he has some low top ones. I mean, the laces on that one shoe that he has, I forgot what it's called, but like, bro, who else is thinking of shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, design wise, like, how do you think of that? Like, just that, I just want to know what like that process is like, bro. Like, that's so fire to me, you know. I don't know if I could wear Rick Owens. Honestly, it's not completely my style. I do want a pair though. I do want a pair just to be experimental with it, and just to like, I don't know, expand my style. That's what I love to do, man. I love to expand my style, bro. What y'all have to realize is that fashion is subjective, meaning that there is no right or wrong. And that's probably one of the best things about fashion, in my opinion, that there is no right or wrong, meaning you can wear whatever you want and no one can say, well, that's not fashion. You know what I mean? Because it's subjective. Fashion is anything and everything. That's why I love fashion so much. It's so subjective, man. And that's what I like to do, expand my style. Recently, I've been getting into like soft boy aesthetic. So I've been trying to cop like sweater vest. I've been trying to cop like more fitted pants, and I'm even on my radar are some dress shoes, man. But yeah, y'all gotta learn how to expand your style, man. That's so important if you are truly trying to get into fashion, man. If you're just one-sided on one thing, man, then I feel like you don't allow your mind to really reach out into those other areas of fashion. Such as gorpcore, streetwear, you know, tech wear, darker clothing, soft boy aesthetic, skater aesthetic. Like, there's so many different styles, man. And you guys really need to learn how to, like, in my personal opinion, it's really important to learn how to expand those styles and learn, you know, to just not just wear Jordans all the time, which I kind of do, or not just wear one brand at a time, or one brand all the time, or, you know, it's important to expand your style, man. It really is. It really is, man. And then the coolest part about it is, like, not only like will it make you kind of like unpredictable when you go out. But like when the seasons change, you'll be able to adapt a lot easier, man. Like you don't want to be that guy that's like, damn, he's wearing, I don't know, give me a shoe like Converse, like in every outfit. You know what I mean? If you're truly into fashion, I feel like, you know what I mean? Expand your style. I think that's important. It's cool if you wear Converse picture that you have on Instagram. You know, that's fire. But like, I don't know, choose a different color. Expand your style. You know what I mean? Speaking of Converse, I've been looking at the Carhartt ones. Those are so tough. The brown ones. Yeah, those are raw. But anyway, yeah, expand your style, man. Expand your style. It's important. And it allows you to adapt. Another important thing in fashion is accessories, man. Now, I always try to say that accessories can make or break a fit. I don't care what you have on, man. You could have on like one of the toughest fits. And if you don't have any accessories, man, then it drops down like 4 points for me personally. It drops down like 4 points, man. I think you need accessories for a fit, whether that's chains, watches, bracelets, rings, earrings, nose piercings, grills, whatever it is, man. You got to have those accessories. You got to, man. I mean, literally, a simple blank white t-shirt can look so much better just throwing, even if it's just one chain on there or one ring or one bracelet, you know, it can make your outfit look so much better because people are going to look at it and be like, whoa, what's that? Like, oh, he's just wearing a basic white t-shirt. Wait, no, that's a chain with it. That's pretty fire. Where'd you get that? You know, it sparks a conversation, you know, it gets people interested, you know, and then even stacking your chains, having multiple chains, pearl, or even pearl necklaces, you know, it just complements any outfit. And that's all across the board with all styles, man. And like I said, you don't have to go with anything crazy. It can be something as simple as, you know, a simple little ring, gold ring, silver ring. It can be something as simple as like a little chain, little cross pendant chain. But you need those accessories, man. I'm telling you, you need those accessories to complement that outfit, in my personal opinion. Okay, let's get into our fashion creator of the week. So yeah, this is a new little segment that I'm starting. So every week we'll have a new fashion creator and we'll have a new brand, or sorry, every week we'll have a new creator of the week and we'll have a new brand of the week. Okay, so our creator of the week is a dear friend of mine, Carla Marie. I want to do like a breakdown of her fits, but I feel like that would take too long. But like Carla is like a goat. Like seriously, she's a goat when it comes to dressing. Like she knows how to compliment her colors very well. Everything is proportioned and the pictures are good. That's one thing I personally have a hard time with, is that I feel like I don't take good pictures with my outfits. But Carla, it's a completely different story. You know, I've seen her throw on some ones. I've seen her even rock blazers, man. And she just all does it so confidently, and it's also so fire, man. It's also so fire. I just like her whole aesthetic, what she does. She's very adaptable with her style. I've seen her with sweaters on. I've seen her with t-shirts and crop tops and, you know, so many shoes, so many different shoes. I've seen her in Ricks. I've seen her in ones, fours, dunks, sandals, slippers. She's very adaptable with her style, man. So make sure to go follow Carla at Carla Marie. And also go follow her on TikTok. Shout out Carla. Okay, let's get into our brand of the week. So our brand of the week is also another one of my dear friends. Shout out Dev. So he made this brand called Archive Club. I'll link them. They're super duper low key, but I love their hoodies. I don't really personally like their t-shirts. If that's your thing, go for it. But I personally don't like them, but their hoodies are so fire. They have like this Y2K style thing going on, and it simply just says Archive Club on the front, but it has like this cool ass design. It's like spacey Y2K-ish futuristic vibe, if you know what I mean. And the colors that they have for it are super fire. He actually sent me a pink one a couple of months back. I might have to ask for another one, man, because he has a brown one, a gray one, a black one, and a white one. Yeah, I love these hoodies, man. I love these hoodies. And honestly, I don't know, Y2K is on the up, and I feel like Y2K is on the up and up recently. I see a lot of people rocking it. I see a lot of people trying to get into that type of style. you know, wearing the oversized clothing, wearing the glasses, the rings, the shoes. You know, a lot of people have been trying to get into Y2K. But yeah, Archive Club is a fire ass brand that I think y'all should go check out. So shout out Archive Club for being the brand of the week. Okay, let's talk about color combinations. Color combinations and outfits are so very important, man. You know, me personally, I like to mix things up. Here are some colors that always go well together. First one is light blue and white, man. I can't tell you how good a white and blue outfit looks, man. First off, light blue is just like so nice. It's blue, but with a hint of white. You know what I mean? And I just personally think that looks so nice. Like, I had this light blue sweater that I'm actually gonna wear tomorrow because it's my like first day of school. But I have this light blue sweater, and I wear like these white fitted pants with it in my Carolina Jordans. It's like my go-to. It looks so good, man. Light blue and white, kind of like a pastel light blue, if you know what I mean, man. It looks so good, especially with that white. They complement each other very, very good. Another one is brown, beige and brown. Beige and brown, man. Oh, I love this color this colorway so much, man. Like, it gives me like almost like coffee chocolate vibes. You know, I actually wasn't even put onto this color. I was looking at like Travis Scott pictures, and like his outfits put me onto this color, man. Like, he's like that, like brown's his color. And I was like, I don't know. I've never been a brown guy. Like, when I think of an outfit, I don't think of brown. I think of like black, white, red, orange maybe, but I don't think of brown. But when I saw like brown and beige and how well they go and how well they complement off of each other, I was like, whoa, this is super fire, man. They just look so good together, man. Beige top, brown pants, brown top, beige pants. You can't go wrong with either way. You know, maybe if you're throwing some beige shoes in there, you can't go wrong. Speaking of beige shoes, shout out beige Birkenstocks. I've even seen those types of fits with like some brown cargos and a beige top, man. You cannot go wrong with brown and beige. Another one that a lot of people don't talk about is blue and orange. This gives me almost like Florida vibes. It's very bright. It's very bright. And if you're going to do it, you have to do it a certain way. I feel like personally, you know, you can't have too much orange. You can't have too much blue. You just have to balance it right in the middle there. Actually, fun fact, that's why I bought the Syracuses. At the time, I had like this vintage blue Florida Gators pullover that I actually gave to a friend. But yeah, blue and orange, man. Gives you that Florida vibe. Very bright colors, very standing out-ish, and you will not see many people wearing blue and orange. I'm gonna keep it real, especially in an outfit. You will not see a lot of people wearing blue and orange, but these colors complement off each other so well, man, so well. It's on the brighter side, and like I said, I feel like if you're gonna do it, you have to do it a specific way, but they look so good. It looks so good. All right, let me know if you guys rock with these types of styles of videos, man. You know, I'm really just being kind of experimental with this. As always, I mean, I feel like the podcast has always been kind of experimental. Like, I'm really just trying to stay in this one direction. But let me know if you guys are rocking with this. Next episode, I'll be rating outfits, and that's the only drop I'm going to give you guys. But yeah, let me know if you guys rock with this. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, we're dropping some, like I said, new merch this Friday, every Friday on the Friday, along with the podcast. Hoodies, shorts, puzzles, accessories, just a bunch of other random stuff, man. So make sure y'all go check those stuffs out before it's too late, man. I'll be taking some stuff off the site too and adding some new things. And in occasion, since y'all are coming back to school, you can actually use code BACKTOSCHOOL. That's all caps, no spaces, BACKTOSCHOOL for 10% off site-wide. Just because I love y'all so much, man. Like I said before, let me know if you guys are rocking with these types of videos, and give me some more video ideas because I'm just being experimental with this. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.